What's up, guys? It's Dr. Kray Show. Wednesday, I just looked at the date. It's hilarious. I can't remember it. Wednesday, July the 25th. If this is your first time tuning in, my goal is to qualify for the CrossFit Games. By the time I'm 55, I'm 38. There is a long way to go. But most importantly, I'm here to document the journey, not just for you, because I think there's some benefit in these ramblings that I'm having, but mostly for my kids. Ari and Betty, I want them to know who I was. I want them to remember me, and I want them to know where my thought process was. And it's a fun episode. We're back to wisdom and Śliwowice at the end. The World Cup is over. Unfortunately, it did not end well, and I'm still a bitter 12-year-old over what happened to Croatia. But I'm back to interviewing my dad. That's coming up. I took Ari to Canada's Wonderland first time ever, so I was able to film some of his reactions. I think that's super fun. Training's been going great. I would lie if I said that I was motivated to do it over the last 2 weeks, but you know, that's the way that it goes. It's becoming a part of my identity that I train a certain way, and that's never an easy process or an easy topic. The value for you and my plea for you is to start recording and start documenting yourself. I had a great exchange yesterday. I hope you're watching this, Davey. Great practice member who's from a Dutch family. His father, grew up post World War II, much like my father, a lot of the same struggles, but his grandfather, or his uncle, I think it was his uncle, was in the war, and it's just some super cool stories that would be awesome to have heard firsthand. And my point, and what I'm asking you to do today, is you don't have to put it up like how I put it up, but you'd be really doing your children and future generations and a lot of people, and hopefully yourself, a very valuable service if you just recorded what you were thinking, where you're at, what you're struggling with, how you're solving it, how you're managing through your days. Because life is interesting, and because you have something important to say and something valuable to offer. And on Monday, it was my goal this quarter, so going back to running your family like a business, my goal this quarter for Ari was to take Ari to Canada's Wonderland, because one of the things that we both want to do, myself and my wife Rochelle, is we want to each have a day every 90 days where we just spend time with one of our children, one-on-one time. And this was my one-on-one time with Ari. So we went to Canada's Wonderland, and my dad tagged along, which was super fun. We had a great day going on the rides that Ari wanted to go on. He was scared of a lot of them, which was super cute, but we ended up finding 5 or 6 that he really liked, and then we ended up riding those 30 times. But contrast that to I'm in a private group for chiropractors. Contrast that to one of the messages about another friend losing their father that morning, about how he was really sick and he passed away. And here I am, going on a trip to Canada's Wonderland with my dad and my son, and boy, did I ever feel grateful. So, just gaining some perspective. Again, I'm gonna end this before the other clips come up of me training and the wisdom over Śliwowice, which is a great episode, by the way, because my mom celebrated her 67th birthday on the weekend. So I asked my dad about aging, and it's funny. He's a funny guy, but just perspective and how grateful I am, and I'm lucky to be doing the things that I'm doing, and I'm very grateful for the chance. So have a great week. Talk to you soon. Get your ass on video, because you'll regret it when you're older. I can feel it already. Talk to you soon. All right, we're back. We got a special guest, birthday girl, right over there.
The meat's gone.
Embarrassed. Too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. There's Mashlijovica. You're drinking wine.
Yep.
That's against the rules.
Why is that a rule?
So yesterday was a big event. What was yesterday?
Yesterday was Mom's birthday.
Mom's birthday. How old?
67.
Okay, how old are you now?
69.
69. How old do you feel?
I don't know. You don't feel any specific number. You feel as you feel. If you are healthy, you are happy, you feel great, no matter what the numbers are.
What's the biggest difference between, like, because when you were growing up, most people didn't make it to over 50.
Oh, most people make it over 50, but they look like 70 or 80.
Yeah, but you were finished, right?
Yeah,
Versus like life over here.
Because life was different.
In what way?
There is much of life here than there was life up there.
Why do you think?
People die emotionally in their early age.
Yeah, but why? Why do you think?
I don't know, quality of life maybe, things to do, interests, family, standard of living, all that combined.
So what do you guys do now to continue to want to live? What's life consist of?
Consistent of
Yeah.
you guys.
Try to bring some smarts in you and the grandkids.
And your children.
It never goes away.
Never will go away.
See-
Once parents, forever parents.
See that last week we were all dressed in our uniforms and we were singing songs, and this time, think about that. I had to bring a more somber mood. We had to talk about something serious this time.
No, we were just talking about next year vacation and started to put some like a alternative plan together. So that's going to be a topic for next month or two until we finalize the plans. It looks early, but it's not. No.
But you're already thinking about Christmas.
No, I'm thinking about next year vacation.
He's past Christmas.
Next Christmas.
He's Christmas 2019.
Christmas is just a stopover to the next main stop, which is next year vacation.
Everything. Have a good one. And I don't even know how to wrap it up. There you go. Talk to you soon. You like the train?
It's nice. And then we can't go to all. You want to go to all cars? Yeah, look at the station over there.
Do you think we're gonna be able to go on that one? No, I don't think so either.
Well, we'll find out.
Wow, there you go, Castaways. And that's a
I
TV show.
cannot watch
It's gonna be
those
on
roller
Castaways. How would you like to do that?
Why not?
Rock off
because
on
they're
an
so
island. And just a little island, trying to figure out while the other people are playing the show with you. That should be fun to watch, see what they're doing. I know on, was it Bachelorette that they get you down to 3 now? Yours here in 60s over 2. Your flash phone, hey!
Look, Ari.
I cannot watch those.
Okay, got it.
Why not?
Where is that in the state of Maine?
Where's that in the rain?
That's expensive.